Okay, so welcome to the tutorial for editing in the style of Aziz and Cucher. As you can see, I have a version of one of their photographs on the screen. As you can see, they have removed prominent features such as eyes and the mouth and merged them with the face to take away any sense of that person's personality. However, with these lines here, and the lines on the forehead, so the lines around the mouth and the lines on the forehead, you can still get a sense of who this person is. So let's start. Open up your image, so remember that's File, Open, and I'm going to use this stock image from Adobe Stock. Make sure that you have the patch tool selected, and at the top you have source selected, not destination, as we did with Lola Dupree's work. We're going to go with source. So in the same way that we did with Dupree, we are going to select a part of the face. So we're just going to do the eyes and the mouth. If we look at Aziz and Cucher's, they also took away the eyebrows, and we're going to try and do that as well. We'll see how successful I am. So we're going to go round the mouth here. As you can see, I'm leaving some space around the lips so that we have some space to merge with the rest of the skin. And in the same way that you did with Dupree, you're going to hold down the left key, the left click on the mouse, and you're going to drag it up to perhaps the forehead where we have skin. Now you may have some problems with that if your model has a fringe, for example. If that is so, you may have to go to the cheeks, all right? And we may have to do a little bit of repairing on it. And I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to drag that up there, and then I'm just going to drop it. And you can see that we've still got the marching ants, but now the mouth has gone. To get rid of those marching ants, we're going to do Control D. And there you go. Her mouth has gone. Quite simple, hey? So now we're going to try one of the eyes. Again, you're going to circle the eye. I'm doing it without the eyebrows at the moment. You're going to circle the eye, get the marching ants. Hold down the left key, drag down, drag it quite far down, but don't get a part of the nose because that will come into where the eye socket is. You want nice clear skin there, and drop. And then do Control D to let go. You can see we've got a few lines, and I'm going to show you how to tidy that up in a minute. So we're going to do the same with this eye. Go around it. There we go. There's our marching ant. We'll drag it down to the cheek, trying to avoid any lines of the face. And drop. And Control D to get rid of the marching ants. Now, we've got rid of some of her features, but you can see there's a few lines left. I'm going to do the eyebrows next, and then we're going to clean this up. So let's go round the eyebrows. And I'm going to go up to the forehead now. Up to the forehead and drop. Control D to let go. And then I'm going to go round. You can see that I've got some of the problem areas here in my selection here. I'm hoping that might sort some of them out. Drag that up, let go, Control D, marching ants gone. Now, she's looking pretty scary, huh? So we're going to try and tidy up some of these messy bits around here. One way we could do it is using the patch tool again, circling a small bit that's messy, dragging it up where we've got nice clean forehead, and just repeating that again and again. So I'm going to go right round that messy patch. Let's see if I can get rid of all of that mess. There we go. That's much better. Looks much freakier. Okay, there we go. Take it up to the forehead. Nice. So you can see we've still got some mess around here that I don't particularly like. So there's a few things we can do here. We can leave it like this and say, okay, we've done it. But I always like to make things a bit cleaner. So we're going to click on the patch tool. Let me just find my clone tool on here. I'm going to go and find my clone tool, which is there. So there's my clone tool. Okay. I'm going to make sure I've got a brush. As you can see, my brush here, if I go on the darkness, my brush here, which I'm moving around, is quite small. I'm going to go here and make it a bit larger. So that's going and changing the size here, making it a bit larger. And make sure you've got a soft brush, okay, a soft brush. And make it a little bit larger, because I've got quite big areas to clean up, like here. Okay, what we're going to do, just ignore that. I want to make that bit there the same colour as this bit. So I'm going to zoom in and show you how to do this, okay, because you can see it a bit clearer now. I'm going to hold down the Alt key, A-L-T, and I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to, can you see already it's changing? There we go. So I'm going to do that with this bit here now. I want this bit here, to be the same colour as this bit here. So I'm going to click on the Alt key to take a photograph, essentially, of the bit I want to copy. And then I'm just going to tidy up around here to let it merge in a little bit better. There we go. And I'm going to do the same over here. Alt click, cover, 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 cover. So that's looking a little bit neater now. It's got to look weird anyway, but I'm a little bit fussy. No, that didn't work, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now, I think these bits around here need a bit of tidying up, so I'm going to take Alt click. We just do it as a nice brush. Oops, can you see where I went wrong there? So we're going to go back. I don't particularly like that. So I might just making sure I go back to the clone tool. Let's see. Let's try and get a bit of this one. Alt click. A little bit there. No, still don't like that. No, that's not working on that one. Let's try here. This is all about experimenting. You see, I've been doing this for years. I've not tried to do any work in the style of Aziz and Cucher very often, but I have used the clone tool. It's about finding what is best for you. So I'm going to go back to the patch tool. I'm going to take that, go back here. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I like that more. So I'm going to do the patch tool again. It's about finding the tools that work right for you. And sometimes zooming in, oops, sorry, I did Control Z instead of Control D. Sometimes zooming in is the best way of seeing where you've gone wrong. Now, I don't like these bits that I've used. There you go. Liking that a little bit more. Don't like this line. There we go. I'm liking that a bit more. So we've still got some splodgy bits here. And these splodgy bits, don't really like them. So I'm going to go nice and clearly over that. Just because I want a nice line. I don't want it to feel, that's better. I want it to feel like we've taken out the whole of that section of her features. I know that sounds pretty horrible, but there you go. Okay. So when we zoom back, there we go. We've got a photo in the style of Aziz and Cucher.